So I'm in the centre of the city at the moment, and as you can see behind me, there's a lot of defences that are going in. There's a lot of soldiers now floating around the city. They're preparing for the Russian invasion of the city of Kyiv if it comes.
And do the Ukrainian forces feel that they have a chance against the Russians?
The Ukrainians are very much fighters. They feel like they will win this war if the Russians come in. And especially in the city here in Kyiv, there's so many troops here, so many defences that it will be a bloody battle, because the Ukrainian forces, as well as volunteers from the locals that have picked up guns, the Ukrainian government's given out over 18,000 rifles to volunteers, and you see them even just behind me there. There's volunteers on the checkpoint. The man in checkpoints, they're out and they're all ready to fight, because they know urban warfare is hard to fight, and if the Russians roll their tanks into here, it's going to be very bloody for the Russians.
We understand that British veterans amongst those volunteers that have gone to Ukraine to fight, have you met with them, and what are they saying about what they're seeing on the ground?
The feel amongst these veterans is they want to come and fight. They feel this connection again with Ukrainians. They feel that the Russians have violated international law, and they want to come and fight and stand here. And I know several British guys who are now in the Ukrainian military, and they're on the front line in Mariupol in southeast of the country, and they're coming under heavy bombardment from Grad rocket launchers, from artillery, and never having to withdraw. So the situation in that part of the country is really bad. And that's what a lot of these volunteers are seeing.
And what's the morale like amongst the people that are left in Kyiv?
Yeah, so the majority of civilians have left the city. There's quite a few that's still here, actually. So many messages I'm getting on social media from people saying their family members trapped, they can't get out. The Ukrainian government really hasn't implemented a plan on telling civilians how to get out of the city. So many people are scared and worried, because the threat of the Russians moving into the city is quite high. And these people don't know what their evac plan is and where they can go to get attention and to get medical attention. Because at the moment, throughout the city, there's checkpoints everywhere. It's really hard to move around. Even for me as a journalist, every checkpoint we go to, we get stopped, ID checks. So civilians, some of them don't have vehicles to get to the train station or to get out the country. So for the humanitarian issue here is massive.